EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Room to run right away. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They will run it over center with Swift. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's third and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll go play action with Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Detroit. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
After taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Third and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he has taken down a big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter.
7. Bears nothing.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Another run here. Another run by Swift. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He connects with St. Brown. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Point after. Coming up here. It's up and good. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Tory Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Goff. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Now, Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's got it at the 7. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. Good blocking, and he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun. Oh, he pumps up the football. The Lions have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is hot. What a throw. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. And the Lions stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Whoa. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Bears nothing.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The nice thing about these crossing routes, Mike, is it doesn't stress your protection. It's a very easy, high percentage completion for the quarterback, and when done right, you can get the ball into the hands of your receiver in open space with a lot of room to run after the catch. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A second down throw for Goff. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Lions keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can bring quarterbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Lions are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Man in motion is Brown. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. And it's a great example why.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's in! Hollywood Brown! Touchdown, Detroit! Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Lions continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way. But here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Williams. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. 3rd and 6. On play action, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's good for the Lions. First and goal at the
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3.
quarter of play.
And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
7.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the Lions are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their
Goff in the pistol. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it. Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike. They catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now give on the ground. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It's Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and Another loss of yards.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Velus Jones back deep. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down there.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.